Hi, I'm Rich Daly, owner of DynoPort Racing, Mad Scientist Header Coating, and Bender Racing. I decided 5 years ago to start a new race circuit. As a snowmobile racer, I wasn't really happy with how long the events took and the fact it wasn't true trail classes. So I consulted the two best guys in the industry, Mike Ingalls, one of the top Skidoo dealers from Pennsylvania, New York, and Tim Bender, who now runs Hensch's Racing Snowcross. The first thing Tim said to me is, Rich, you need to take care of the guy in 3rd and 4th place. Mike said to me, you need to take care of the average trail guy. So that's what we've done. So I've come up with a system of 35 classes, 36 including free grudge racing at the end of the night. First we run King of the Hill. The reason being, these are the fastest guys, most exciting, and the track is groomed so it's safer for them. Second reason is the crowd has an attention span of 1 hour, not 13 or 14 or till the next day. So if the crowd wants to go home at halftime, they've already seen the fast boys. So now let me explain staging. Staging is very quick. We have class 1. Emily, our scorer girl, is in class 1. She likes to race. Then we have class 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So to make it easier for you guys who have a little trouble with your math or are a little slow staging, we went from 4 lanes to 6. The rich rule is, when you're in class 1, once the flagger drops the flag, you have 5 seconds to get from staging to the line. That's your responsibility. Then when the 4th sled pulls in, we run 4 wide now. There's no head nodding, there's no waiting for a guy, there's no turbos up on the boost blowing the valves out of the sled. When the 4th sled pulls in, the flagger will bring his arm down within 5 seconds and raise his other hand. You have 5 seconds. This is a driver's game, not a game for dummies. We want to make drag racing exciting for the drivers and the spectators, and again, a quicker show. Now, once Emily leaves, class 1 and the other 5 guys or 10 or 20 follow her. This is self-service. Any of my racers can now switch it. Class 7 now should be getting in line. Here's why. There's a guy with his old trail sled over here, not this Arctic cat that has never followed a plug on me. May need to fix a plug, so I may pull class 3 out ahead of class 2 because the guy's fixing his plug. Same deal. After class 2 runs, we go to class 8. After class 3 runs, now I got to do some math. 3 and 6, we go to 9. 4 runs, 4 and 6, we go to 10. And on through. Now, as the day progresses, we go from 7 to 13. I'm done explaining that. Pretty simple. Rewind the video and go through it again. Okay, cut, and we're going to do an actual run. We're going to show you how the flagging works. Hey guys, before I forget, the biggest problem we have, and this is very serious and safety related, guy fell off, not at our race, but out in Michigan with his helmet unbuckled, took a trip to the hospital. We have constant trouble in staging, guys getting off the sled. Don't get off your sled, keep your helmet buckled, have goggles on, stay on your sled, follow 1, 2, and 3. Now, a big thanks to Fly. I've got a new carbon fiber helmet. You're going to see my helmet once it goes on me, even though I'm the race director, the tech guy, it does not come off till the end of the night. I'm going to buckle it securely and we're going to go racing. Okay guys, one of the best things we came up with, pretty controversially, and my neck is always on the line because I'm the guy making the calls to try and make it fair. We have an indexing system. Thanks to the United Lake boys who tend to cheat if they can, we have a little thing to keep them in line. The orange means you get backed up 2 sled lengths for our most popular class, Pro Money Class 19. That would be on an 800 Super Stock Twin Piper due to your horsepower. The pink means you get backed up 1.5. That would be for a 700 twin pipe super stock or an 800 single pipe super stock. Then of course we need to let the 600s in. So they get 700 single pipe gets a half a sled length, which means My 800 skis should be next to their mounting bolt for the suspension. Pretty simple. Now we come to the 600 stockers. They get one length. Why do I have two on here? If a guy is over 275 pounds, guess what? To be fair, he gets another length. So a big guy on a 600 gets 1 and 2. Now, for all you guys that like to whine and complain, study this system, because when I'm in that class, I'm going to look over and see what ribbon the guy's got. And so is my starter, and so are my scoring ladies. So again, another innovative thing we've done to keep very close racing and keep it fair and give all the guys a chance. Again, we want close racing and fair racing. Now, let's go over here. Emily, get on your sled now. Do not become one of them. So yes, our score girl Emily just messed up. You are always supposed to be on your sled, and here's why. I may pull out class 3 while I'm waiting for the guy on the Viper to cool off, who was in Emily's class. So Emily needs to stay on her sled, because the simple deal is, Rich is going to point to her and say go when she's ready to go. In the meantime, I'll be pulling out another class. Now let me explain how it works when you get to the finish line. We have this little gem here that could shoot a NASCAR race and tell within thousandths of a second who won. So if you guys are confused, or if you want to come down and say you won by a sled length, and I know from racing in the stock class, I can usually tell if it's a half a ski or a ski. On the Pro Mod, I cannot. So if you're 4 guys, 2 advance, 2 do not. So if you're 3rd and 4th, or there's any doubt, you stop at the big end, 2 guys are running the cameras, and ask, how did I do? If you took 3rd or 4th, you did not do good. You are to pull out of the way. If you took 1st or 2nd, you are to pull in nose to tail. Emily was the first one down the hill. Emily won. Emily has lane choice. The guy on the Viper is 2nd. He will pull in 2nd. Now let me explain the starting. The other problem we had was all you guys that when we were waiting for the flagger for nod and we had to wait a minute was not fair to the other racers or the fans. We have a new quick staging rule. 1 pulls in, 2 pulls in, 3 pulls in. When the 4th guy pulls in, he's got 5 seconds to be ready. My flagger will bring his arm down, and within 1 to 3 seconds, he will raise the flag, or within a 1/10 of a second. Much quicker, much better for the guys on the turbo. So I think what we'll demonstrate now next, we'll demonstrate the 4th guy pulling in to show what happens. Okay guys, a quick recap. When lane 1 goes, get out there quick. As soon as the flagger raises his flag, you leave as the next sled in line. When class 1 is done, it goes to class 7. The other thing to remember, we do have a list here. If you're not sure what class you're in, just walk over and look at it. The biggest thing is, don't get off your sled whether you're in the winner's lane or staging. Keep your helmet buckled, preferably a fly helmet. This thing fits me great, lightweight, and a sharp design to go with my Polaris assault. Remember our sponsors. We do have Flow Fast. We do pump gas out in class 19 to keep it honest. And this is how we score you. We have bibs with a number on the back and our sponsors on the front. Thank you. Hope to see you at a race. I will be in tech. If any questions, call me, Facebook me, and thanks again.